Greetings everyone, so That's Nade back at it again with another reaction. So, we are continuing on finally with the complete history of Metal Hero. I'm sorry it took me a while to get back to. Been a bit busy in life, as you do. But in the meantime, let's get back to this and enjoy apparently the American releases, where Saban decided to take a few of these shows for themselves to try and Americanize them. So let's check it out.
1994 would also see the release of Saban's VR Troopers, an American adaptation of the Metal Hero franchise.
Dude, that was good.
Due to the success of Power Rangers in the West, Saban and Toei decided that they liked money, and a sister series based off of Metal Hero was agreed upon. VR Troopers would utilize footage from multiple different Metal Hero seasons, including Spielban, Scheider, and Metalder. This show incorporated similar elements to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, such as the fact that this is a team of young adults with a mentor, that Henshin. But VR Troopers also featured a talking dog. VR Troopers would see moderate success in its 2 seasons, and would introduce many Western fans to the Metal Hero franchise in much the same way that Power Rangers had done with Super Sentai. 1995 was the year of Juko B-Fighter, or Heavy Shell Beetle Fighter. Juko B-Fighter focuses on a team of soldiers called B-Commanders, donning insect-infused heavy armor created by Earth Academia.
Dang. Jesus!
These B-Commanders would Juko and take on one of the most well-written villain factions in the series, with Jamal. Eventually, the series would introduce a dark B-Commander named Blackbeat, who had a really interesting story with a twist that was unlike anything else in Toku. The Blackbeat story angle, to me, is quintessential 90s Toku, and the story featured visually dynamic suits and abilities that would contribute to the show's success.
So I might have to check that one out.
1996 saw the explosive follow-up to Juko B-Fighter in the form of B-Fighter Kabuto. B-Fighter Kabuto would feature a new team of heroes, although with several returning characters, and slick new purple, silver, and gold armor for our protagonists. B-Fighter Kabuto was bigger than its predecessor in nearly every way, from the detailed suits to the explosive action, the cool weapons, and the large amount of heroes featured. Much like its predecessor, this show also featured vehicles called the Neo Beat Machines, and even featured 2 giant mechas called Shell Gods. B-Fighter Kabuto would be a memorable follow-up to Juko B-Fighter, but this project would be bittersweet, as in Japan, the franchise was winding down a bit. 1996 would also see the American adaptation of Juko B-Fighter with Saban's Big Bad Beetleborgs, serving as a successor to VR Troopers. This show follows 3 average kids, Drew, Roland, and Joe, who become the Beetleborgs after freeing a ghost named Flabber that they use to obtain the powers of their favorite comic book heroes, the Beetleborgs. Flabber lived inside of a haunted house filled with some hilariously wacky monsters that would give the show a vastly different tone than other shows at the time. Beetleborgs brought a lot of unique things to the table, and it would make the show very successful. While Metal Hero was losing steam in Japan, Beetleborgs looked to have a very bright future. In 1997, Metal Hero would completely abandon the older audience to focus exclusively on young viewers with B-Robo Kabutak. Although Kabutak did feature appearances from previous Metal Heroes, the tone, format, suit designs, and story were completely different than before, causing many people to not even consider this part of the Metal Hero franchise, but officially, it is. 1997 also saw the follow-up to Saban's Beetleborgs in the West with Beetleborgs Metallics, based off of B-Fighter Kabuto. Following the same heroes and many of the same characters from Beetleborgs, Metallics would up the ante in terms of style and action just like Kabuto did for B-Fighter. All of the cool additions that B-Fighter Kabuto enjoyed are also present here, such as the awesome suits and vehicles. This show enjoyed moderate success in terms of viewership and toy sales, but never reached quite the same heights as Power Rangers in the West.
Yeah, kind of hard to top that.
1998 brought us Tetsuan Tantei Robotak, or Iron Bark Detective Robotak. This show was quite similar to Kabutak, being focused once again on small children, and consequently this show would underperform. Due to Toei's failed experiment at trying to appeal to very young children, Robotak would be the very last series in the Metal Hero franchise, but these characters would continue to appear in other projects for years to come.
Well, there we go.
We can avenge your untimely destruction, King Mondo. Let's begin!
In the classic Power Rangers episode Forever Red, several suit designs from Metal Hero's history were featured. Most notably were Blackbeat and G-Stag from Juco B-Fighter. Forever Red is an absolutely legendary and classic episode in Power Rangers history, and I always thought it was funny that they expected us not to recognize the green Beetleborg walking around.
You know, if you miss King Mondo
Or
that
the
much,
black Beetleborg.
promise we can help you join him.
Forever Red is an awesome episode in its own right, but whenever you add these classic Metal Hero suits into the mix, it was just a nice little cherry on top. 2012 was a year of revival for Metal Hero, as Toei would take steps to bring the franchise to a new generation with Gokaiger vs. Gavin. This movie would see the original Metal Hero team up with the most popular Sentai of all time in an epic adventure that fans both young and old could enjoy together. Due to both Gavin and the Gokaiger's fondness of space travel, this team-up felt natural, and the conflict between Gavin and all the Gokaigers was an absolute treat for fans of these franchises. Also released in 2012 was the long-awaited and well-deserved big-screen adaptation of Gavin, with Gavin the Movie. This movie features the legendary Kinji Oba to reprise his role as Gavin, and also featured the other space sheriffs, making for an epic celebration of the franchise.
Oh, that's interesting to find out about.
2013 brought us Superhero Taisen Zeto, a movie I've discussed quite a bit on this channel due to how many characters are here from all of Toei's properties. Superhero Taisen Zeto combined tons of characters from Metal Hero, Super Sentai, and Kamen Rider in an epic team-up that was perfect for the big screen. This film was an awesome and over-the-top celebration and a treat for Metal Hero fans and fans of Toei in general.
No kidding, I mean, that's 3 Toku franchises you just merged together in the same movie. Still looks awesome.
2014 saw the release of Uchu Keiji Charavan Next Generation, a V-Cinema release that would put the spotlight on Charavan. This movie would reunite classic characters from the series while introducing new ones and adding new elements that make this classic project even cooler.
Whoa, no, that's looking cool.
Also in 2014 was Shider Next Generation, to continue the Next Generation celebration with a focus on Shider. These Next Generation films would do their best
Who the heck was she? She just kicked him to her table.
To revitalize the franchise. Despite not leading to more series, they would pay homage and at the same time create new possibilities for Metal Hero going forward. 2017 saw the huge V-Cinema release of Gavin vs. Deca Ranger. Gavin is investigating a deal with Mad Gallant when he decides to not wait for Fire Squad and attack before he is defeated and his partner Shelly seemingly killed in action. At the same time, the Deca Rangers investigate a trend of vampiric killings with bite marks present on the victims' necks, and Umiko and Sin are getting married. So while these plot points seem random at first, it works really well, and Deca Ranger was a great team to pair Gavin with.
No, I mean, come on. You've got Super Sentai police officers with a space officer. It just merges pretty well at that point. It's like literally combining like 2 series of Power Rangers or Super Sentai that are both Dino themed, just so you can have a Dino brawl or something like that, you know, just all out Dino force.
Attention, Earthlings! I'm Sheriff Skyfire, and you're gonna pay for what you did to Madame Odious.
2018 brought a surprise appearance from Jiraiya in Power Rangers Ninja Steel.
Aren't you the legendary Sheriff Skyfire? You're correct, Space Citizen.
Known as Sheriff Skyfire in the Ninja Steel universe, Jiraiya's presence was a reference that was probably lost on many Power Rangers fans, but this was an awesome cameo for fans of Metal Hero. 2018 was also the year of Q Ranger vs. Space Squad, a huge film featuring characters from throughout Toei's Toku universe. Featuring Q Ranger, as well as many classic Rangers and Metal Hero characters, Q Ranger vs. Space Squad was explosive, and I think it gives a lot more life to these franchises when you see them interacting with one another. It makes the world of Toku seem much larger.
Sounds like it.
Hello, Power Rangers. I am Captain Chaku of the G5 Galaxy Police Force.
In 2019, Power Rangers Beast Morphers used Gavin's suit design for a new character named Captain Shaku. Although not technically Gavin, this was a cool and unexpected treat to just happen to see Gavin's suit design in Power Rangers. So why did Metal Hero end? As far as I can tell, it was because it wasn't profitable enough to fit into Toei's portfolio after Kamen Rider returned to the small screen. Kamen Rider was off of television for most of the 90s following Shotaro Ishinomori's death. When Kamen Rider was on hiatus, Metal Hero fit nicely into the science and technology niche in its place. But with Kamen Rider returning in the 2000s, Toei just didn't find it necessary to continue with the Metal Hero franchise. Although Metal Hero is a semi-retired franchise, it left an everlasting impression within the genre of tokusatsu. Metal Hero was a trailblazer in terms of suit design and implementation of technology into the story. The sci-fi elements featured here would be a strong influence for many other space-themed Toku shows over the years. Even though Metal Hero may be gone, as long as Toku fans like you exist to keep the memory alive, it'll never actually die. But that's just what I think. Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, it would mean a ton if you would smack the shit out of that like button. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.
So dang, that's what I call a fun time. Oof, yeah. Darn, I was really hoping for more Metal Heroes because it said to 2019, but I guess it was just like a movie special that helped that out. But at least we're still getting cameos here and there in the more, I guess, last decade of the movies, I guess. But still, darn, I wish that they had updated it again because there could have been more potential there. What you gonna do? Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. I certainly did. Looking forward to seeing the next video as we keep on going on. And if you guys want me to review this Halloween special one, let me know down in the comments because that one looks fun. Anyway, you guys take care. I'll see you all in the next video. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. Let's get more of these fun videos out to the algorithm and more people who love the Toku content. You guys take care. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.